Zelly Van Buskirk here with Wired.com and Tricky, who's spending some time with us. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Right on.
Thank you.
I wanted to specifically make sure to ask you about your video, that Council Estate video.
Well, it's done in one of the worst areas of Paris. Like, it's one of the biggest council flats projects in Paris. And it's where they had the riots. The first day we're out shooting, these two guys come out, say, what are you doing? And I'm like, you know, I'd like to shoot a video here. They're like, we hate this. In Paris, they're very funny about people going in and filming in the ghetto. Because they feel like, you know, if you're a director or you're a filmmaker, you're not giving anything to us, and you're filming us, and it's kind of like, you know, they're very, very against it.
Remember, boy, you're a superstar. Remember, boy, you're a superstar. So remember, boy, you're a superstar.
In my last few years of Massive Attack, we went on an American tour with turntables and a microphone, and it's one of the worst experiences I had. And my manager, when I did my albums, like, you know, what about your live career? And I'm like, you know, I never want to do turntables again, so I won't go out live. And she said, we could put a band around you. And I didn't understand the live thing. I'm like, how can a live band make my music when it's made on keyboards and computers? And we rehearsed these guys, and they played me Overcome, and I was just like, wow. And I've always had a live band ever since. I can't really, you know, the computer, a DJ thing play. The old DJ thing I don't get anymore. Back in the days I got it, but DJs now, just, you know, these pop star DJs, I don't really understand it. You know what I mean? Playing other people's music, and you're getting 50 grand to play someone else's, and they're rock stars. I don't really get that culture.
You come up with like crazy sounds over the years. Like I'm a little bit stunned. Like I don't know, I can't even guess how you're doing this. So can you share a couple secrets, like about your techniques?
To be honest with you, it's because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm naive. When Max and Quake first come out, I just thought I did an album, right? And people said it sounded different, and I didn't understand why. And then I realized it's because I'm naive. My first single was Aftermath, and I had this flute player who come into the studio to play to it. And he said, you know, I don't know if I can really get down to this. It's not musically correct. You've got two blues notes next to each other. So it's basically because I don't know what I'm doing, and I haven't learned anything.
Well, don't start now.
Nah.
Because it's working.
I was going to learn guitar about 3 years ago. Then I just thought, if I learn guitar, it's going to make me know musical things. And then I might start thinking too much. So I picked it up for a week. I had a few lessons. Then I thought about it, and I thought, nah, I don't. You know, I want to stay naive. I really don't know what I'm doing. I haven't got a clue. And like sometimes when I go in and do an album, like if I haven't recorded for 6 months, I think, can I do this? I don't know if I can do it, you know. So I go to shoot, and I'm like, wow, I don't know if I can do this anymore.
What advice would you have for, like, you know, up and coming kid, 18 years old, just getting started?
I'd say you can have your influences, but don't sound like anybody. You have to try and, like, all the bands from the 80s and 90s, you had great bands like The Cure, right? You knew who The Cure was just by hearing their voice. The Specials or Rakim. Try not to get involved in a movement, whether it's rock, pop, hip-hop. Don't, because you limit yourself. If you want to be a musician to be famous, just don't bother. It's not what it's hyped up to be. If you love it, do it. If not, if it's for the wrong reasons, I'd say get a different job, you know. Thank you for having me on there.
Thank you for spending time with us.
Nah,
man.
no
It's
problem.
A pleasure. It is a pleasure. Real pleasure.
You coming to the show later?
Absolutely, man. You
Wicked.
can bet on it.
You on the list and everything?
I hope so.
You guys, you want to come?
Yeah, absolutely. All right.